don't have a village. I don't have friends. I don't have family here. It's literally just me. Hello, my name is Mariah. I am a 25-year-old stay-at-home mom, wife, military wife. I'm a first-time mom as well. My husband is currently in the Army, and we are currently going through a 9-month deployment. This is one of our first deployments. I'm just going to share tips on how I am coping and dealing with it, because honestly, it's not as bad as I thought, and I think these tips are definitely what's helping me to get through these 9 months. Okay, so let's get right into the first tip, which is reading and praying. So reading and praying for me has, of course, built my relationship with God, but it has also strengthened me and gave me a sense of strength and peace that you're going to definitely need being a single parent for the time being. And it also has helped me to shift my perspective on this time period of, parenting by yourself, especially doing it for the first time. And so I just wanted to share with you guys like how God has shifted my perspective in being a stay-at-home mom. So I remember when I was reading, this was a few days ago actually, or I think yesterday, which also wanted to prompt me to do this video. He literally laid the verse Romans 5:3 on me, but first he did that. He literally showed me the word endurance. So endurance means the ability to withstand hardship or adversity. And that is obviously something that we are dealing with, right? As stay-at-home moms, as military wives dealing with deployments. It's hard. It gets very hard. Romans 5:3 reads, "We can rejoice too when we run into problems and trials, for we know that they help us develop endurance. And endurance develops strength of character, and character strengthens our confident hope of salvation. And this hope will not lead to disappointment. For we know how dearly God loves us, because he has given us the Holy Spirit to fill our hearts with his love. And so that verse has been keeping me going, and it really spoke to me. And I don't know, it just really shows how changing your perspective and looking at this as a time period where you're being strengthened, where you're growing, where God is using this to build you, build your character, build your faith, build your trust, all of that. It really shifts your perspective into like, oh, I'm just doing this all alone. Oh, I need help, and it's like you have that sense of peace, that hope from him. So yes, don't be afraid to read and pray if you are a believer, if you are a new believer. Leaning on a higher being, leaning on somebody or something that can give you the strength that you need during this time will help so much. So I really hope you guys really try that out, because it works. So the next tip is to take care of yourself. This could look like taking vitamins. I currently am taking vitamins right now. I take a vitamin with iron because after pregnancy I was a little bit low on iron, but it's supposed to be a mood boosting environment, and obviously just gives me all the nutrients that I'm probably lacking, because we tend to not take care of ourselves when all the pressure is on us. We kind of, as moms, naturally prioritize our child or our children. And so just taking that time to take vitamins and give your body the nutrients and energy that it needs to sustain you, because you have to be sustained to sustain your children or your child, is so important. Also, under take care of yourself, I put to pull yourself together, whether it's every day, every other day. This just could look like doing your hair, doing your makeup, doing your nails, just putting on clothes, whether they're comfy clothes or more dressier clothes, whatever makes you feel better, whatever makes you feel beautiful. This is something that I don't do every day. So I'm not saying that I'm this person that just get up and do everything every day, because sometimes it does take a lot of energy out of you. We're pretty tired, doing all these things on our own. So I wouldn't say do it every single day, but every other day, just every once in a while, to make yourself feel good, feel better, to look pretty, will help a lot. The next one is to make time for hobbies or things that you like to do. I know that kind of seems hard because you probably don't have babysitters like me. I'm here by myself. I don't have anyone that I necessarily trust or know. So I pretty much if I want to do anything, I have to take my child with me. So what I did was found like new hobbies that are kid friendly, like for example YouTube. This is something that I can do at home. This is something I enjoy. I'm building a community. I'm talking to women who may be going through the same things that I'm going through. So this is something that I really tapped into since the deployment phase has happened for us, and I just do this during his nap time, which is right now. Granted, he probably will wake up in the middle of this video, but still making the effort to do those things will definitely pay off. Even if you do it for like 30 minutes, maybe you can get an hour, 2 hours, and that would be awesome. But you know, maybe we don't always get that, but still cutting out a little bit of time for yourself to just do things that you enjoy that don't involve taking care of someone or doing something for someone, doing something for yourself is definitely beneficial. The next one is to meal prep. So meal prep or make sure that you're eating. For me, I know this is different for everyone. I kind of struggle with eating and making sure that I'm prioritizing eating. I don't know why. I just feel like when I have a bunch of things going on in my brain, in my mind, I just prioritize my child eating. Because for me, I cook all of our meals at home, and so sorry, someone's walking by. There's a mom walking by right now with her child and her dog. That's also one of my tips. But us military wise, we do that a lot. I live on post, so that's something that I see a lot, and it obviously helps because a lot of us do it. But anyways, as for eating, it's something that I lack in. It's nothing, I don't know why. I think because I cook our meals 3 times a day, it's so much cooking, it's so much cleaning, and so that's why I put meal prep. So I need to actually start doing that myself, is meal prepping my meals and his meals, so that it just makes things a little bit more easier. Maybe the meal prepping at the time seems like a lot, but it will pay off, you know, as the days go on in the week. And yeah, that will help save so much time and energy in making sure that y'all are both getting the food and nutrients that you need without all the stress. Okay, the next tip is to stay on schedule or create a schedule. This has helped me so much because it has made every day not feel like a blur, not feel like I'm just going through the motions. It has made every day intentional for me, and I don't know for you, but for me, I thrive on intentionality and having a sense of schedule. And this at that time, I don't know, that's just probably my personality, but I find that helps a lot. Yeah, so it just helps with productivity, staying organized, because you basically are being a manager, right? You're being a manager of the house, you're being a manager of yourself, of your children or your child, you're being a manager of maybe some bills and things like that, the financial aspect. I know some women, you know, you're in partnership with your husband in that aspect, like myself. So you're essentially being a manager. So putting yourself on a schedule as if this is a job, because it is a job, and being a mom is an assignment from God that He has trusted you with. And so treating it like such, not in the most serious way where it's like it's like, oh, I'm gonna get fired if I don't, not that, but just to be more scheduled, just to be more intentional. And I think that will give you a sense of purpose. I live right near the airport, so airplanes going by during this video is gonna happen like 10 times. But yeah, just to my last thoughts on that point, just take your assignment as a mom seriously, make it more intentional, and trust me, you will probably start to enjoy it a lot more. It will become more purposeful for you. Also, I want to say, when you set your schedule or set a time frame for things, nap time is so important. Like I said, this is the only time that you are probably gonna ever get to yourself, especially if you are somewhere by yourself like I am. Like I said, I really don't have a village. I don't have friends. I don't have family here. It's literally just me. So my break will always be during his nap time. So nap time is so important. So important. This is where I get anything that I want to do for myself out the way. And sometimes I do have to do it with my child as well. But it's way easier when nap time is just in effect. So my next tip is to reach out to people. Reach out to your friends, reach out to your family, reach out to people that you probably have met at the base or at the post that you currently live at, the city that you currently live in. Reach out to people. I know, it seems like why should I be the one to reach out? Everyone knows that I'm here alone. Everyone knows that I'm doing this on my own. But honestly, everyone is their own main character in their life. Like, just like that statement could be looked at as you being the main character of your life, which you essentially are, because that's just kind of how the human brain works. It just naturally puts ourselves at the forefront of our thoughts. So you like, show grace to people. Like, they're going through their things. Just because we're going through stuff that's hard doesn't mean that other people aren't going through other things that's hard. And so making the effort to reach out to people every once in a while. Don't get me wrong, it is nice for them to reach out to us as well, because of course we want to feel like we're being supported and people care and things like that. But reaching out to people will really help you. Go call a friend, go call a family member, go talk to people, because having yourself in that mental isolation where the only interaction you're having is with your child or even your husband is not necessarily like healthy or helpful. It'll only make you feel more isolated, and I don't know, it'll just make you feel like you have no one, right? It'll make you just feel like the only person that you have is your little family, and y'all are in this little box, which essentially y'all are. For me, I love to talk to my mom on the daily. I talk to my husband, of course, on the daily, and I try to like keep up with my friends. I know it's hard. It really is hard to cultivate and keep up with those relationships, especially if you are in person type of friend, which I am. I prefer in person, but I'm telling you, staying in that mental isolation is not going to help you. You definitely want to just suck it up, reach out to people, and just talk to them, see how they're doing, tell them how you're doing, and just let it all out. To people you trust, of course. So if you absolutely have no one to reach out to, and you are it's just literally you, your children, or your child and your husband, I would say definitely pray to God for a community of people. That prayer really works. Like, I have literally moved so many times since being married, and every single time I've always met somebody, whether it was one person or a group of women, because I always make it like my duty and I'm intentional to pray for the Lord to send like women into my life, Christian women, godly women, that whoever you will want in your life, that's who you prefer. But I prefer people who are like-minded like me. And I met 2 women at church. I have their numbers. I can call them and talk to them whenever they open themselves for that support. And so it literally just happened naturally. And also at my last post, I met a girl as well. Actually, I met her on a Christian friend meeting app. So that was through prayer and just me being intentional and being like, let me just see who I can meet. And so if you put yourself out there, if you pray, you 9 times or 10 times out of 10, you have to trust in God, you will meet someone. You will, but you have to be intentional about it. Okay, so my next tip is to go outside and get sunlight. When I say go outside and get sunlight, that is so crucial, it's so important. Staying in the house all day literally has physical and mental effects on our body. We need vitamin D, we need sunlight. So I know it may be hard, especially if you have multiple kids, and going out by yourself with your children may seem like stressful than just staying at home. And so I would say when you run errands, a tip that I do for me, even though I only have one child, whenever I do like grocery pickup or grocery orders and stuff like that, I always like do a pickup order, because I'm able to go outside, get sunlight, but I don't have to leave the car. I don't have to get out the car. I don't have to put the stuff in the car. And I'm so grateful that on post, the commissary, I don't know if you guys may know this as military spouses, but the commissary has an app, and you just put your post location in, and they offer delivery and pickup orders. But in this case, you want to get out, so try to do the pickup orders, at least just to get sunlight, even if it's just in the car. So yeah, I love that, and that has been like just a lifesaver for me. Also, one thing that I like to do is wake up a little bit early and go for a walk or go to the park. I actually live on Post, which is we're very close to a park. So waking up early and before nap time and going to get that sunlight, that just that time with me and my child is just so, it makes such a difference on how the rest of the day is going to go for me. Another thing I wanted to mention is be intentional with hanging out, spending time with your child. I know, like I said, every day can feel like a blur, or going through the motions, or just trying to get through the deployment and just counting down the days when your husband come home and you can finally get that help. But don't miss out on those moments that you have with your child. And I know, like, look at it from your husband's perspective. Like, they don't get to see your child grow up for those 9 months. And if you have a little one like me, there's something new every week, there's something new every month, and you want to cherish those moments because you're the actual parent that get to be there in those moments and see that. And of course you can record them and send them to your husband and things like that, but cherish those moments. Also, I have been trying to make it to church every Sunday. Like, transparent moment, I don't make it to church every single Sunday because sometimes I'm just exhausted from the night before, from staying up late to have me time, which is something that I need to stop doing. But it's so hard because, like I said, sometimes that nap time window is not enough me time for me. Like, I love having me time, and so I'll probably stay up a little bit late at night for more me time, and then I'm like exhausted, and it's an excuse for sure. So God forgive me, it's definitely an excuse. But try to get up and make it to church. Like, even if that's the only time you necessarily leave the house during the week, like starting off or leaving the house, going to church, getting the word, being around other believers, listening or worshiping God with other believers will definitely help. And it also puts you back into reality of like, okay, there's people here, like I'm not alone. I have a little church family. Even if you don't know the church members, we're all brothers and sisters in Christ. So just that community and that like comfort and feeling will definitely go a long way. My last tip for this was to also try to find mommy friendly activities. I haven't done this yet. I do want to try to see if I can join. Like, I know I seen one on Facebook a while ago where moms were like going on a walk with their babies. Like, they did a meetup. It was like mommy stroller walk or something like that. I haven't seen one recently, but look those up in your city. Go on your Facebook page and go to like military spouse and whatever posts you are close to or living on or living near, and put that in and see what other moms, like, what are they doing and what activities do they have. This could sometimes be nerve-wracking because I know for me, a lot of the moms are a bit older, and there's nothing wrong with that. I don't mind that at all, but sometimes you do want to be more with your crowd, with your people, right? But I mean, if you are really feeling like isolated, it really wouldn't even matter. You probably will get along with them because y'all all relate on the fact that, some husbands are deployed or just being a military spouse. So I haven't yet done that, but I am looking forward to doing that one day. So my next tip was to treat yourself sometimes, and this has been something that I've been doing. This could look like getting yourself a gift, big or small. Obviously, communicating with your husband if you guys are able to do that. If it's within the budget, like, why not treat yourself to something? Okay, so another tip for treating yourself, like for the moms who like to get their nails done. I currently don't have my nails done, but what I usually do is buy press-on nails, and I just come home and put them on. It's definitely going to be an easier way to still treat yourself and get your nails done without taking your children or your child to the nail salon with you, which might be very, very difficult just because you can't, get your nails done and attend to them at the same time. This could also like going to get that new coffee. I know for me, I went to go get the Dunkin' Donuts cookie butter coffee. It was so delicious. I tried the cookie butter one, and then I tried the matcha with the cookie butter cold foam, and the matcha with the cookie butter cold foam was a 10 out of 10. It was so yummy, and something so small like that felt like a reward because I don't usually drink coffee or matcha or things like that. And it was good, and it got me out the house. I didn't have to get out the car. Like, it was fun. It was good. It was a little adventure. You could also order one of your favorite meals. I know for me, for Thanksgiving, I was it was just me and my baby here alone, and so on Thanksgiving Day I wasn't able to order my favorite meal, but the following day I ordered a seafood boil to like reward myself for getting through the fact that I spent Thanksgiving by myself with no friends or family, and it did make me feel a little better. Like it was like, okay, you know, it was bad. I was on FaceTime obviously with my husband, but to not have him there and to be on social media and see like other people with their husbands or with their families, and then you're just like sitting there, it was a little bit sad, but I was just like, okay, let me just, how can I make this fun? How can I make this something where I will reward or treat myself? And I got a seafood boil the next day, and it was honestly so good. I don't know if it was good because the thought behind it of why I got it, or if it was just good, but it was really good. Okay, so the last tip that I have is try to keep a clean environment, but absolutely do not stress yourself out over keeping a clean environment. So I don't know about for every spouse or stay-at-home mom, but my husband, he helps with cleaning, and I don't have that help anymore. And so what I do to help myself to not stress out over cleaning is I pick at least 1 to 2 rooms, depending on how big or small. It really doesn't matter how big or small your house is, but picking 1 to 2 tasks or rooms or areas of the house to clean a day will definitely help, and will definitely not make you feel so stressed out. It will also give you something to do each and every day, because sometimes it can get... I was almost done with the video. Okay, I finally got him to nap for a little bit longer. It's probably like an hour or two later. Let's see how long he naps for, but let's speed this video up so we can get to our last tip. I don't know, for me, when I'm in a clean environment, when my home is clean, I just feel more uplifted. I feel better. I'm able to actually think straight. So having a clean environment is important, obviously, for those reasons, but also you don't want to stress yourself out. I don't have the luxury to like do a full deep clean for one day, because that's just nearly impossible. I would have to neglect obviously my child for a long period of time while I'm cleaning, and so that's just not gonna happen. So okay, so we're now at the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed these tips on how to survive deployment as a single married mom. Please join my community if you're a military wife, if you're a just stay-at-home mom, if you are a young mom, whatever the case may be. If you feel like you resonate and relate to my content or my videos, subscribe and join the community. But I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I am doing Vlogmas. I don't know if I'm going to count this as Vlogmas day 3 or 4, I believe, but just in case I do, thank you for sticking around for Vlogmas day 4.